Another red alert out there for those of you that care about your rights and your freedoms. We have the United States Senate making a move behind the people's back while no one's paying attention, making amendments and introducing a new bill for this fiscal year 2015 for the NDAA. Now, these top senators thought that you and I would not notice because behind closed doors, they wrote up this new indefinite detention and Guantanamo provisions in this annual defense policy bill. And then they waited 11 days to quietly file the bill. But now we've got it, and you're looking at it. And everyone can read it, and everyone should, and they should understand what is in this before this goes to the full Senate. They make a big mistake by paving a way for Guantánamo-style indefinite detention being brought to the United States of America. If this goes to the president, he will put a stamp on it. It will be done. So it has to pass Senate and the House. It's been introduced now, and what this brings is indefinite detention to the United States itself. It bolsters claims of NDAA and AUMF indefinite detention authority. And AUMF is the authorization for use of military force. Okay, this requires a report on even more NDAA stuff, and it gives them even more authority, like the government needs that. What it also does that is critical to pay attention to here is that it tries to strip the federal courts of the ability to decide challenges to harmful conditions. So this is a stunning provision because the Senate NDAA tries to strip the federal courts of their ability to hear or consider any challenge related to harmful treatment or conditions by detainees brought to the United States. They are trying to gut our system of checks and balances by cutting out the courts, trying to stop them from being able to have a say. Now, this violates Supreme Court decision by stripping habeas rights from detainees left at Guantanamo. Now, what this does is this leaves guys in a limbo and can block most cleared detainees from going home. That's why you see several of the ones that are sitting there, there's 78 cleared, still sitting there. Because they're not cleared to return to a country like Yemen. Because Yemen has been imposed under a blanket ban. You see, so there's so many strings attached to this. But I wanted to make it clear, those are the headlines in the new NDAA, and they will be bringing this to the United States if it passes the Senate and the House. I will leave links in the description box as always and keep you guys updated if I hear of any more amendments here. But this is soon going to the Senate, and it needs to be heard, everything that is in here, and it needs to be stopped. It's been Dabu 7. Eyes open.